everyone. Today I'm going to talk about tea. I love tea, and so I have a few accessories to show you, some different types of tea, and I'll just tell you a little bit about what I know, which is not a whole lot. So I'll just kind of show you what I have, and we'll brew a few different things, alright? So very first, I'm going to show you this really neat tea, and I'm going to start to brew it because I want you to be able to see it when it's finished. These are basically both the same. I believe the brand is called Numi. And these are flowering teas. And if you've never seen these, they're really neat. I think it's a newer product. I'm not sure how long it's been out. It's probably been around for a little while, but basically, it's tea leaves and flowers, and they bundle them up into these little packets. These two look similar. They come with 4 in a pack. And it says, flowering tea is a new tradition that celebrates the tea leaf. The top 2 green tea leaves, premium white tender tea buds, or golden tipped black tea are hand-picked, then hand-sewn and cotton thread into bundles or rosettes by artisans throughout China. When steeped in hot water, these rare leaves of art slowly blossom into breathtaking shapes. Requiring no tea bag or strainer, only a glass or teapot, flowering teas are environmentally kind as well as easy to serve. So, I'm going to actually show you in this bigger teapot. Let's do I'm going to pour some water in first. Got my tea kettle over here. And then you just drop it in. And I wanted to do that one first because it takes a few minutes. I got both of these little containers at a thrift shop, and this one doesn't have a lid, but if I'm very careful, This guy just fits right on top. So we'll set it there while it brews. So just normal boxed tea, I drink very often. Especially in the winter, I drink tea almost every day. So this is a really great one. This is one of our favorites. This is the Yogi brand, and it's Vanilla Spice Perfect Energy. So this is a blend of a lot of different types of things. I may mess up some of these words, so I apologize. It says, when you need a little focused energy, looking for the perfect energy boost, discover Yogi Perfect Energy, a unique blend of tea with naturally invigorating herbs that energize the body and focus the mind. A complex and delicious blend of organic green tea and organic Assam black tea invigorate the body, while natural amino acid L-theanine promotes calm mental focus. Traditionally used Ayurvedic herbs, organic gotu, kola leaf, and ashwagandha act to balance naturally. Vanilla bean and exotic spices combine for a delicious and intriguing tea that is sure to energize the body while calming and focusing the mind with every cup. And this type of tea I drink often because it's so convenient. All you do is open the packet, and your tea bag is ready to steep. So we'll go ahead and make one of these. Let's check on our flowering tea. Yep, it's starting to open up. Then these are going to be very similar. They're just a normal breakfast tea, afternoon tea, really anytime you want. They do both contain caffeine. This brand is Tazo, I think is how you say it. Could be Tazo. And we've got cucumber white and apricot vanilla cream. These are both delicious. These are also just the normal tea bag. What's nice on these is they tell you the caffeine level right here. This is 2 out of 5. This is 3 out of 5. I believe the way the caffeine levels work in the different types of tea, I think that black has the most caffeine. Green has a bit less than that, and white has the least amount of caffeine, but I think it has the most antioxidants and all of that stuff, which is good for you. And both of these say the same thing. Steep and begin a journey that spans continents and centuries on speed of sound steam trains. Sip the sun rain and fog of the morning, these delicate botanicals were picked. Explore lemongrass lawns, carpets of chamomile, and the living history of your ancestors. Taste with all your senses, but most of all with your imagination. Every cup is a story, unfolding with every sip. Steep yourself in knowledge at Tazo.com. I love tea because it's calming. I love tea at night. Like I said, especially in the winter. Just warms you up, and most of them have a lot of great benefits for your body. So then occasionally, I actually do like to kind of do a detox diet occasionally just to clean my system out. I typically try to eat pretty healthy, but it's just nice to sort of let your body take a break every once in a while. I don't do anything crazy, but try to eat, just all fruits and vegetables, teas, juices, green juices. And so these just have a ton of herbs, stuff like that helps detox your body. It's got sarsaparilla root, cinnamon bark, ginger root, licorice root, burdock root, dandelion root, cardamom seed, clove bud, black pepper, juniper berry extract, long pepper berry, Chinese amber cork tree bark, Japanese honeysuckle flower, forsythia fruit, gardenia flower, skullcap root, Chinese golden thread root, rhubarb root, and wax gourd. I do not know what all of those do, but I do know they kind of just support your body in cleaning all your organs, those kind of things. Yogi Detox is a gentle way to help the body cleanse itself by aiding the two primary filtering organs, the liver and the kidneys. Our tea uses the time-honored purifying herbs, burdock and organic dandelion to support the liver. Juniper berry aids kidney function. The traditional Ayurvedic cleansing blend called Trikatu, ginger, black pepper, and long pepper, aids blood flow, while Indian sarsaparilla adds spicy flavor. When combined with an overall wellness program, Detox helps bring healthy balance from within. So there's also a skin detox, and I also have just plain dandelion root, which is good for your liver. And these are going to be just herbal teas, and these are great when you're getting a cold or just in the winter when our immune system tends to be lower, fighting off viruses, all that kind of thing. This one is just Gypsy Cold Care. This brand is Traditional Medicinals. And then this one is also Traditional Medicinals, but it's a seasonal sampler. I'll show you what's in there. Oh, I'm almost out. Maybe not. Throat Coat and Breathe Easy. Throat Coat is great for a sore throat, obviously, and Breathe Easy is great when you're having sort of respiratory issues, when you've got a cold. And what was also in here was just the Gypsy Cold Care and Echinacea Plus. Some of my favorite are just the Bedtime calming teas, and they make great blends of these. These are both Yogi brand. This one is called Bedtime, and this one is called Calming. Our Calming tea is an exclusive blend based on the time-tested Ayurvedic herbs that can help soothe stress, tension, and encourage a state of relaxation. This organic tea combines chamomile, traditionally used for centuries, to help compose the mind and relax the body, with lemongrass and gotu kola, which have been used traditionally to support the nervous system, organic lavender flower, and licorice add a pleasant, naturally sweet flavor. So sit back and relax with a cup of calming tea and discover a soothing, natural way to find calm. Also have a couple of big bags of loose leaf tea, and these we get from a wholesale company. They come in these big bags like this, and it's much cheaper to buy it this way. This one is just plain China black tea, orange pico, picoey. Not sure how to say that one. So usually it comes like this. And then I put it in something smaller that's easier to get a hold of. This. This is young hyson tea. This is another loose leaf tea. This one is white peony. And this one has much bigger leaves. It's actually big leaves of tea. So it brews just a little bit differently. one is called Gunpowder Green. And it's called that because the tea leaves are curled up into these tiny little bundles. And it kind of resembles gunpowder. Then when we brew it, it opens up. I think we'll brew one of these, and I'll show you. We're a little wet on the bottom here, but that's alright. This little guy is perfect for brewing loose leaf tea. It has this little glass insert already inside, and there are tiny little slits, 3 on each side, and you put the tea right in there, and it keeps it from coming out. Excuse me, I forgot a spoon. I have my honey spoon. I'm sure there are precise measurements, but I usually guesstimate. And this one really does sort of open up and bloom, so I try not to put too much. keep the heat in. Show you a side view, but then I'll also show you a top view. I don't know how well you can see that, but you can see it's making tea, and then it's bloomed into a big flower in there. It's really pretty. We'll get a close-up shot. So there are a lot of different ways to brew loose leaf tea. They make little packets where you could put your own together ahead of time, or like we already talked about in this little guy, some glasses come with filters already in them, or you can just get little wire mesh containers like this. They just open like that. Tea goes right inside there. Make a little cup with this. Normally you wouldn't use a glass, but it was clear, so that's why I chose this one. I just set it in there, and these are nice because they have a little hook, so it goes right on the edge of the glass. I'm going to go ahead and pour pour some of this green tea. So first I'll take the filter out. A lot of times I just drink tea just as it is, but sometimes it's nice to get a little bit of lemon. And honey. This is awesome honey. It's from some friends of ours who actually keep bees, so it's as fresh as it gets. We've had it for a while, and if you've never used raw, unfiltered honey, it begins to crystallize the longer you have it, and it's still perfectly good, but I don't know if you can see it. It kind of starts at the bottom. It's most crystallized at the bottom, and then it's still loose at the top. And to uncrystallize it, all you have to do is put it in some warm simmering water, and it'll turn back into honey. And this honey spoon is great because it has this little bend right there. And so you can just rest it on the end of whatever you need to, a glass, or like this is perfect. And if there's still honey on it, it'll drip right down in there. It's also fun to try different kinds of honeys. This is one that we got when we were in Kauai, Hawaii, and it was a little pack of flavored honeys. This one is called Williliki Williliki Blossom, and we already ate the other ones. And that one's very crystallized inside as well. Still delicious. Well, as I said before, this was not a very scientific explanation of tea, just kind of the types of teas that I like. I just wanted to share that with you. Hopefully it made you sleepy. Hopefully it brought you some tingles. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.